So here it is, a realistic robot puppy. It showed up in a plain cardboard box, and in this video, I'm going to show you if it can really do what the ads promise. Run, jump, bark, act like a real dog, and be your kid's best friend. But hold on, let's not rush to turn it on. First, let's look at the ads that sold this thing in the first place. Right now, these ads are all over Facebook, YouTube, and other social networks. In our case, we're looking at the ad for the WiggyDog version. If you look closely, the promo is stitched from tons of tiny clips. Some are clearly AI generated, others are just videos of real puppies. Yeah, super honest marketing already, right? So where does this ad send us? We click it and land on wiggydog.com. Right at the top, there's a loud headline, "Your child's new best friend, meet the future of pets." The first robot puppy that learns, plays with your kids, runs, jumps, acts like it's alive. And the main hook, 70% off, 8,000 happy customers, the perfect holiday gift. Super bro. Then we see logos of big media, Tech Radar, Fox News, Vogue, and so on, but there are no links at all. So what are those logos doing there? Obviously, they're there to make us think these outlets recommend or endorse the product, even though there's zero proof of that. Anyone else see that? Scroll down. More short clips, happy kids, more cute puppies from the ad. Scroll again. Photos that look very much AI generated. Here's another one, also pretty suspicious. Then there's a comparison table. This robot puppy supposedly does everything, especially compared to other toys. And of course, reviews, real buyers, smiling, super happy, life change forever. You've seen this 100 times. So how much does this miracle cost? Let's go to the checkout page. Oh, look, only 5 left. Huge 70% discount. Price, $30 if you buy one. If you buy 4, but $16 each, now it's already 75,000 happy customers and 3,000 5-star reviews. Right. That escalated fast. Honestly, I've seen this whole setup before. Recently, I went through another robot dog from FroPlay. Same pictures, same style of text. And before that, Wuffy. Again, the same template. With WiggyDog, the layout is almost identical. They just swap the name and branding. All right, let's finally look at my robot dog. Does it behave like a real dog? Yeah, not really. It's just a cheap toy. It can move a bit, wag its tail, kind of bark. And the bark sounds very fake. No special features, no real interaction, and definitely nothing close to acts like it's alive, like in the ad. Maybe I just got a knockoff, not the real robot dog from the videos. Let's see what buyers say. First, reviews for WiggyDog, and there are none. We're promised 8,000, then 75,000 happy customers, and thousands of 5-star reviews. But on Trustpilot, there isn't a single review. 0. So let's check the previous version. Wuffy, that earlier robot puppy. Here we do have reviews, and almost all of them are 1 star. One unhappy buyer after another. People say the ad promises one thing, but they received something completely different. They say they basically threw their money away on junk. The product doesn't match the advertising at all, and the dog itself is a very cheap and useless toy. Basically the same thing I just showed you. But who's behind all this? Let's look at the contact details. Who's actually selling us these amazing robot dogs? On the WiggyDog site, I see a Lithuanian address in an office building where lots of different companies are registered, so it doesn't really tell us who's behind the store. With Wuffy, it gets even weirder. One company name is tied to that same building, then on the checkout page there's a different company at a different address in another city, plus different US phone numbers on different pages. When you see this kind of company shuffle and constantly changing contacts, that's a huge red flag. I also checked reviews on their own site. Almost all of them are 1 star. And here's the most telling recent review. This is a complete scam. I ordered a robot dog that turned out to be nothing more than a $5 product. It should go straight in the trash. Totally not worth the money. And that's exactly the point. You can buy this kind of cheap toy for just a few dollars. On AliExpress, there are tons of them, some for about $1, some for $5. Here they are, the exact same toys. Let me add one more thing. For a small kid, like preschool age, this toy might be a bit fun for a short time. I showed it to my child, they played with it for a little while and then dropped it. But you really need to be careful. First, it's a cheap toy made from who knows what materials. Second, it can't really interact with a child in any meaningful way, so it's nothing like what the ads promise. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you next time.